What up, nerds? Jamie here with IconicFX. It has been a very, very long time since I've done one of these videos, and I do apologize about that. Some other stuff been kind of going on in the background, and it hasn't been a priority, and so for that I apologize. But we're gonna get back into the swing of things and start doing a little bit more videos on a regular basis. So basically today I just kind of wanted to show a couple of the projects I'm working on. Now, one of the ones I'm working on doing cleanup on right now, so a little bit further away from molding, is the Arkham cowl. Now, I have wanted this particular cowl for a long time, and I'm working with Kevin LeBlanc at IconicFX on a particular project, along with Keith Hernandez. And I made mention, hey, I always wanted an Arkham cowl, whatever. And he goes, well, why don't just, for good faith purposes or whatever the deal is, I'll send you one down. You kind of do with it what you want. And here it is. So this is the Resin Master. He made it nice and thick so that it would survive shipping, which it did. Doing some cleanup because there were a couple little areas on the on one of the ears that needs more cleanup, especially than the other one. Giving it a quick sand job and then paint and mold. Done deal. Love this cowl. I'm gonna guess it's gonna fit right around a 23.5 to 24-inch head, give or take. Just judging by the fact that it was, yes, sculpted on Val Kilmer's life cast. And if I go based upon this compared to the size of my Panther cowl, I'm going to kind of go with the idea that, yeah, I'm probably right about the size. So that's what we're working on right now. The next thing we're working on, which I'm very excited about, which is much closer to being mold ready, basically is, sorry, I have to be careful picking this thing up, the Dawn of Justice cowl. Now, this did come from a 3D print. I have heard that it was scanned from the, the Comic-Con cowl, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I had somebody basically say something against that, who seemed like they had more knowledge about it than other people have, so now I'm not 100% sure, so I don't really care. But I will tell you that I have looked at the pictures of this puppy online, and pretty much every little detail that I have seen on the Affleck cowl, this one has. Like, just stupid little things you normally wouldn't notice on stuff, but I look at these things all the time, so things tend to kind of stand out to me. So right now I have clayed in the mouth and I've clayed in the eyes. That's as far as we've gotten. Next step is I'm actually going to put some expandable foam in this puppy, at least to like right here, in order to give some structure on the head and give structure around this clayed areas. So then what I can do after that is I can smooth this out without it wanting to fall or collapse into the cowl itself. And just kind of give you guys a real quick close-up of the texture on this. You can kind of see. So this is not the one I teased a few months ago. I actually had a much smaller version of this one printed up, and while I liked it, I was, one, very concerned about the size, and then two, I ended up having a massive paint issue with it. So in the garbage that one went. I literally threw it out. So I increased the scale a little bit and had it reprinted. I am still gonna go with the idea that this is probably about a 23-inch head though. Just looking at it, and the more I've kind of held it up to myself, which I actually did a picture the other day, and you could kind of see, like, it's not, actually we'll set it back to where it should be at. It's not ginormous, so I'm gonna go with a 23-inch, maybe 23.5-inch head. It may even be a little bit smaller than that. I don't know. I won't know until I get it printed out, until I mold it, because that's kind of the way this whole thing is until you pull that rubber copy, you don't actually 100% know what size it's gonna fit, and even then, it's still kind of a guess. Everybody's face is different, everybody's head is different, so it fits everybody differently. So that's what we're working on right now. The Affleck, I'm like looking to have that thing molded within the next 2 weeks. The Arkham, I'm hoping to have done a week after that, and there we go. See, because all that clay in there just fell over on it. So we're gonna set it over there where it's a little bit more safe. So anyways, guys, I really appreciate you sticking it out through this whole time. I appreciate your comments and your messages asking, where these videos are at. When am I going to come out with any new ones? I've even had questions about when is another Bats episode going to drop. And we have 2 of those that were done. And since I have moved, I'm not 100% sure whether those are going to continue or not. I would need to find some other actors and kind of a crew, so we will see. And a writing partner always helps out as well. Either way, I'll let you guys know if anything's up to date on Bats. I would like to bring that character back. I think it was a fun character to work with, and I would love to incorporate a different suit that was a little bit more film friendly, for lack of a better way of saying it. So till next time, nerds, I'll be seeing you.